Welcome to this episode of Cooking with the Goose. Today we're working on brining your turkey for Thanksgiving. Upcoming holiday, family coming over, getting a little nervous about what you're going to do. Pick up a turkey from Goose the Market. You can order it right here on our website. They're all natural, free range from Gunthorpe Farms in LaGrange, Indiana. We do all our poultry, our pork, ducks. We do all kinds of stuff with these guys. They do a nice job and they're raising these turkeys just for us. So you want to start by heating an empty stock pot, dry. No oil or butter is necessary. The purpose for this is because you want to toast the spices. We'll go ahead and add our dry mustard seed, your peppercorns, cinnamon, juniper berry, and star anise. You can start your next step by adding your water. You want to let those toast for about 5 minutes or so. Salt, brown sugar, and at this point you can just start putting everything in there. Carrots, onions, celery. The only purpose for heating this brine is to blend the flavors and dissolve the sugar and the salt. Once the sugar and the salt is dissolved, the brine is ready to go. You don't necessarily need to boil it. It can just come to a simmer. We're going to add our oranges, lemons, rosemary. You only want to use about half your water in this recipe. We're going to cool the brine with the other half the amount of water. Once you've dissolved your salt and your sugar, you can go ahead and shut down your heat and add in the rest of your liquid cold. This will just help the cooling process speed it up a little bit. We'll go ahead and add our flat leaf parsley. Once your brine is cool, now you're ready to submerge your turkey in the brine. If you want to have your turkey in a fairly deep pan, enough to catch the liquid, take your turkey injector and pull the brine solution into the turkey injector and just space it out in different areas over the turkey until you see it puff up. It may shoot out a little bit. That just tells you that it's full, that it can't handle anymore. Do this about every inch throughout the breast and the legs. Once you have injected the bird throughout, then you can move the turkey into your 5-gallon bucket and pour your brine solution over it. You want to brine it for about 24 hours, depending on the size of your bird. You can go as long as 48 hours. Because of the fact you injected, though, it's always better to err on the side of the short term. After refrigerating your bird for your desired amount of brining time, pull out some of the aromatics that have float to the top. You're going to use these to stuff into the cavity of the bird. You can then pull your bird from the brine solution, rest it to the side, then take your solution and strain the rest of the aromatics right into the sink. You'll then want to rinse your bird with fresh, cold water, pat it dry with paper towels. Then we'll take all the aromatics from the brine and stuff them into the cavity of the bird. This will just help the moisture permeate throughout and kind of keep some of those flavors going while you're roasting. Now that your turkey's been dried, make sure you preheat your oven to 375. So you want to start checking your turkey when you get to about 140 degrees. Your optimal finishing temperature is 155 to 165 degrees. At that time, you can pull it out and let it rest for about 15 to 20 minutes. While your turkey is resting or cooling, you can finish your pan sauce. Take the roasting plaque you were cooking your turkey in, heat it up on top of your stove just to a boil, and scrape up any items that are still stuck. This will incorporate any flavors that have really reduced down into the pan. From there, you can add in chicken stock, lemon, just squeeze that right in there, thyme, and a little bit of cider vinegar. Then reduce this by half. When serving the bird, remember that presentation is everything. Take a little of your pan sauce and just drip it over the top, and you're ready to carve. Here's to a great bird. From all of us at Goose the Market, have a happy Thanksgiving.